Celebrating brand excellence and resilience. The Brand Africa Awards in their 15th installment recognized brands that drive growth, reputation and competitiveness of nations. Brand SA CEO Neville Machi says in the 35 countries ranked on the continent, South African brands are amongst the best, with others also dominating global markets.
Our artists are doing so well. Tyler is doing us really proud. Wouter Kellerman is doing really well. You know, a lot of those, I think David Tlale and Makosa are currently in China at the moment, again flying the flag of the country. Really, really important for us to continue to nurture that. But in terms of the African continent, of course, South Africa has always placed itself in the forefront of ensuring that we don't only market South Africa, but we market the rest of the continent in most of the global destinations that we're in, because we are African first before we become regional.
The awards founder Tebe Ikalafeng says the rankings announced annually follow a study on brands in Africa covering 35 countries that accounts for over 85% of the population and over 85% of the GDP of Africa.
We never really had a metric to be able to establish just how far we've come since 1963. We can tell how far South Africa has come, how far Zambia has come, how far Zimbabwe has come, and all the other countries. But we've never ever been able to tell the story of how collectively how far we are in our dream to create a truly independent, economically independent continent. That's why we founded it. It's a brand-led African renaissance more than anything else. I think it's been said many times, when you have great brands do a couple of things for us. First, they create industries. The industries create jobs. Jobs create tax. Tax help us to pay our own bills and to stay away from the IMF.
The SABC walked away with the most influential media brand on the continent. Group CEO Nomsa Chabedi says the award is a reflection of the efforts by very resilient and dedicated employees.
SABC is a media organization, a public broadcaster that is the cornerstone of South Africa's media ecosystem. And this recognition really puts to the fore the criticality of the institution in shaping South African stories, in telling South African stories, and also being the greatest archivist of South African history. So we're very excited that we are here and we are being recognized.
MTN was awarded the Grand Prix Most Admired African Brand, ranking #1 on the continent and lauded for contributing to a better Africa.
It really is about our customers, our dedication to enabling their lives, their businesses, their families, and the communities that we serve. So this is a really great testament to our purpose and to how we drive that purpose every day.
Another big winner on the night was Tatiso Dube, a founder of a local clothing brand, Girl X Boy.
For a kid from Mamelodi, it's a great honor to get such an award. And as for a young guy, youth-owned brand, it shows that the younger guys below me that it's possible,
Deputy Minister in the Presidency, Kenneth Morolong, delivered a keynote address urging brands to take advantage of the country's G20 presidency, opportunities that come with the African Free Continental Trade Area and technology to continue telling authentic African stories. Katlego Logodi, SABC News in Johannesburg.